I do not believe that Indian writers are not good writers. I would like to be the master of my own destiny, and to be that, you cannot let things happen to you. My hands are shaking while I'm reading this. So she might be my new favorite author, honestly, and I'm only at chapter 2. What do you mean it's the epilogue? What do you mean? Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Hazel. And today I'm going to do two new things. That is, read Srishti Chaudhary for the first time ever and also learn how to annotate my books. If you haven't heard about this author, she has been pretty famous since like a year or two already, and I never really picked up her book. I gifted her books to my friends but never ended up buying a book for my own self. Honestly, their marketing team reached out to me and they wanted me to like do a barter collab with them, but I said I want money and they said no, so I said no. But anyways, this is not sponsored. I ended up getting this book in specific because it is set in Shimla, and if you haven't watched my writing vlogs, I am writing a book which is set in Shimla as well. So I wanted to just get a little bit of I also wanted to gain information on how books are written in Shimla as well. Also, when it comes to annotation, I have never deliberately tried to make my books pretty while annotating. I'm sure you're seeing all these kind of things on the internet where people do these so pretty annotations. I literally can't even draw a straight line with a scale. So I do end up annotating my books if I really like them. I think I just end up taking a pencil or a pen and just underlining stuff. That's what I did with Sons and Lovers when I read it. I want to learn how to annotate because I want to, be more critical while reading books. Though I think I need to deliberately make an effort to write stuff down, to think more deeply than I do as I read now. So I'm so excited for today's video. I hope you guys like it. Let's go. I finished the first chapter and I tried annotating with some pens that I somehow had. Tried to annotate, guys. I tried my best like that. I'm new to this. So far, this book is nothing like any other Indian author that I've read before. Not that I've read many. So can you really take my word for that? So far, the writing style is pretty decent. I would say it's pretty typical of the genre. I honestly don't know what genre this is, but it's not hard to read, it's not hard to understand. Even if you're new to reading, it would be easy for you to pick stuff up. I've just read the prologue on the first chapter, but the way the author really does the storytelling, it's almost shocking. I mean, I'm still getting to know things, and I think the premise itself is interesting. Prologue is about her and her dad, and in the first chapter itself we get to know like he has died, he has passed away, and you get to know that she really wants to be an actress. So those two things really like surprised me because I literally don't know what to expect from this book. I have no expectations, so that is how I'm going into this book. I haven't even read the back blurb. I always do that for some reason.
Be
I just cannot stop imagining him talking in a British accent, which is really funny. This book is actually way interesting than I thought it would be. The second chapter, I just finished it and I already want to talk about it because there is so much chemistry between the characters. Hello? Why are they kind of flirting? You know what I mean? Good for them, I guess. But I think this book definitely is a romance, but it is way more than a romance, which is why I think I would like it a lot. The best romance books are the ones which have romance as a subplot, honestly. And honestly, I don't know what genre this is. I don't know what genre she actually writes because all her books are kind of, they do have romance in it, but that's not it. They talk about other things too, which is what I actually really like reading. I feel she might be my new favorite author, honestly, and I'm only at chapter 2. Let's see. I am actually very hopeful about this book, and I think it will be really good. I have hope. I have hope in a Indian author. Also, I need to get a bookmark. I'm just keeping the pen inside here. You guys won't believe I actually finished the act 1 in one sitting only. I couldn't read yesterday. I was just like so busy and lazy. But I'm excited to start chapter 7 today. I'm excited to know what's gonna happen. I think that I've never read historical fiction in general. I really am expanding my palette in reading a little bit because I have removed my reading vlogs, but I wanted to do this Desi romance book series, but yeah, I couldn't really find that good of Desi romance books. But I'm excited to try out new Indian authors in general. I also got a bookmark. This is that famous store that I always saw on Pinterest, and I got to go there and I bought a book from there and I got this with it. Also have my cute mug and my ginger tea today as well. What is happening? She shrugged and said, men. Oh my god, they've been making this joke since 1940. Reading here is more comfortable, guys. But there is something that I've noticed about her writing style is that she does this kind of foreshadowing, which is very literal. Like, it starts off in chapter 1 itself. Actually, I don't know if I spoke about it before. I didn't know that this thing would happen then, you know, something like that, which I don't really know if I like it that much. Also, I have noticed that her book is obviously very plot driven. I like character driven books more, so I feel like when it comes to comparing writing in general, it's a bit very different. Like, character driven and plot driven books are like totally different things. There are definitely like some things in the plot that I'm questioning, like Afreen was supposed to get married to this family, but she does not because she runs away and she gets married to someone else. So what does Noor do about it? You know, how does she handle the family? You know, I don't know, why am I interested in things like that? I wanted to know that, but it's just skipped over. Charles gives such golden retriever energy, you guys. And there was a line that I read that I really liked. I want to share it with you guys. I would like to be the master of my own destiny, and to be that, you cannot let things happen to you. You have to make things happen. There's this other character, Sood, which is like so mysterious. Like, I thought there might be a love triangle between him, forgot the female character's name, him, Nalini, and Charles, but I am not really sure because he keeps giving enigmatic looks, apparently. What does he want? I think I like annotating. I'm getting used to it. No rules, just trying to do what I want to do. So I like that the violence is not described in a very gorish way. There is no gore in it, which is great for my mental health and for my peace of mind. But still, it's very horrifying to actually read the kind of things that did used to happen. Definitely in the past. Like, I do not believe that Indian writers are not good writers. Realistically, I am not even halfway through yet. I mean, I'm at page 113 and maybe I can do one till 150 and then tomorrow I can read rest of the book, because obviously I will wake up early tomorrow, or I will try to. Guys, let's make Vietnamese coffee today. I hate coffee. It gives me a lot of anxiety. But let's make Vietnamese coffee today, guys. I just found out that I have to write UGC net again.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Yeah, so I cried yesterday already about it. It's already like 2 p.m. and I think I'm gonna study in the evening. I'm gonna start it off. I'm supposed to have this video up by Thursday. I don't want to sacrifice on YouTube again for this exam. What about my writing? Okay, let's take things slow, Hazel. Let's focus on the now. That is Vietnamese coffee. That's gonna give me a lot of anxiety, but I'm gonna drink it anyways, because if I fall asleep, how will I study? Guys, let's taste the coffee. I don't know how it tastes at all. It's nice, surprisingly. It's not as sweet as I would like it to be. I think I put too much coffee powder in. My sister just had the coffee and can you believe it? She's going to sleep now after drinking it. A follower on Instagram asked me to share my skincare routine. Girl, you think my skin is that good? It's not actually, if you really... I'm gonna send her a picture of my face right now. I don't have that clear glass skin. In my third act, and oh my god, no way. I think that she will become a spy to the main lead or something, to Charles. Like, that's what Nandini is gonna do. That's my prediction. He tells her, Sue told me that you're friendly with Mr. Nyler. And then, excellent, he's in the Viceroy's office, isn't he? You must get the information we need through him. If we want to live, we need to be successful. The more information we have, the more foolproof we will be. My heart turned to stone. I realized that this is what it takes. No, I don't know. I think I've already mentioned, but I do not particularly like how the chapters end at this obvious foreshadowing. Like, we were young and naive and believed we could change the world. Like, that's how the chapter is ending. I don't really know if I really like that, honestly. I'm actually so scared to read the next part. This book is giving me anxiety. No. I'm good. Is it because I drank coffee? Wow, my sister actually didn't sleep because of the coffee. My hands are shaking while I'm reading this. What? Bro, something is happening right now. At least my coffee was effective. Bro. I wanted to sleep. Then why did you have coffee? Then why did you say you wanted to have coffee?
In the morning, I wake up feeling no pain. Long stretches, get to remember it. Then I see my face empty on one side.
Finally, that scene is over. I need a break from this book. What the hell? Also, my camera storage is full. Oh my god. What do you mean it's the epilogue? Huh? What do you mean? 7 years later? What do you mean 7 years later? I don't want to talk about it. I would definitely recommend this book to you guys. I think that after the ending, like when the ending of part 3 kind of started and part 4 went on, it was so hooking. I couldn't put this book down, for real. I think that her writing really does justice to the kind of stakes that are there in her book, because honestly it makes sense. It doesn't have to be so dense and so striking. It is definitely not, you know, passive. I think it's just right, which is really fun and which is really great. I literally knew that Mr. Sood was like sus, because what the hell. I did not really like the description of the Guruji whenever it happened. It was very tell rather than show. But honestly, I wasn't surprised when he kind of turned out to not be that great of a man as he was said to be in the starting. I also one thing that really bothered me was that what happened to Mr. Sood or even the Viceroy, it's never really explained. Obviously Charles is not dead and he comes back, but they don't really show that. And in the epilogue it's just like he writes her a letter and he calls her Dorothy. Anyways, I get it felt kind of empty, but I get why writers do that, because if they really did write about the meeting and all, then there would be more questions like where are they gonna live now after India got independence and all that. So I'm like, I've accepted the ending at this point. I really didn't lie. I was like, why did they sleep together? But I guess so that they could have a baby. I don't know. And I don't know, like the whole thing was a bit like like the main event, that the climax was where they were holding those British official as hostages, and like Charles was just like there, half hostage and half, I don't know, like what is he? I think I annotated like what is he like right now. It was really conflicting. I honestly feel like when you can't really, you know, say that the character did wrong or right when things are so conflicting. Like you don't know, like what are you gonna do? You know, like if you're in love with someone, whatever. Nalini and Charles like pointing guns at each other. I was like, what's happening? I didn't like that Begum Jan does, you know, betray them in the end. I mean, I get why she did that, but honestly, she didn't have to. You know, I don't know, I was not that happy. There's so much betrayal in this book, by the way. Ratan Babu's character is like so good. He's such a nice male character I have read in a long time, honestly. This book did give me anxiety while I was reading it, and even after I finished reading it, I was not quite okay. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope you liked my reading vlog. Please let me know. If you don't tell me, how will I know? And how will I make more? And I'm really excited to you know, explore more Indian authors with you guys. Bye. By the way, I tried to do like the soft girl makeup and I did not put foundation or concealer, so like excuse that, but I think it looks nice. I really think that a book is for me when I see myself in the female character a bit, which is why I also kind of like Twisted Lies. I think this place could be turned into a reading place if I put like a sofa there, but I don't have anything like that. Let's just stick to the floor like we always do.